a tournament! What a culmination of everything we love about tennis. The 2025 Australian Open gave us two finals that weren't just about the scorelines. They were about resilience, transformation, and the pure will to win. Jannik Sinner and Madison Keys showed us what happened when preparation meets opportunity. And their victories weren't just personal milestones, they were statements to the tennis world. Let's dive in and I'll give you my take as someone who is seen the journey from courtside to champion. Starting with men's finals, Sinner defeats Zverev 6-3, 7-6, 6-3. Let's talk about Jannik Sinner first. This kid has always had potential, but now he is the complete package. Under Darren Cahill's guidance, he is matured in ways I didn't think possible a year ago. His game management today was extraordinary. He knew exactly when to pull the trigger and when to show the restraint. That's the hallmark of someone who understands not just the game but himself. First off, his serve was a weapon, winning 84% of his first serve points. That's elite. But it wasn't just the serve, it was his ability to follow it up with aggressive, precise forehands that kept Zverev off balance. He dominated court positioning. Jannik wasn't afraid to step inside the baseline and take the ball early, turning defense into attack seamlessly. That's a mentality shift we have seen develop under Cahill. You can tell they have worked on instilling belief and aggression into every shot. What stood out the most to me was his composure. In the second set tiebreak at 4-3, he had the guts to rip an inside-out forehand winner. That's a shot most players would shy away from in final, but not Jannik. That's why he's a Grand Slam champion now. Now let's address Zverev. This was his third major final and unfortunately it ended the same way as the others. Look, we know Zverev has all the tools. His serve is monstrous, his backhand is world class, and his fitness is unmatched. But in the big moments, he hesitates. He stands too far behind the baseline, gives up court control, and lets his opponent dictate. You cannot do this against someone like Sinner, who thrives on time and space to construct points. I feel for him because I know how much he wants it. He is being candid about the pain of watching someone else lift that trophy. But in these moments, you either break or grow. If he surrounds himself with the right people and works on being more proactive in his game, I have no doubt he will lift a Grand Slam one day. Keep the good work, Sasha, and never stop believing. Women's final. Keys defeat Sabalenka 6-3, 2-6, 7-5. Madison Keys, what a story! We have known her as a powerful player for years, but this version of Madison is something else. It's not just the power, it's the patience, the variety, and the tactical intelligence that make her a Grand Slam champion today. Let's start with the obvious. Madison has always had raw power, but under the guidance of her husband coach Bjorn Fratangelo, she's learned that you don't need to hit 100% on every point. Adding slice into her game and extending rallies has been a game changer. Sabalenka is a power player too, but Madison disrupted her rhythm, forced errors, and dictated the pace when it mattered the most. I have to say that Jannik's racket switch late last year was a smart move. Madison's always had the strength, but this racket gives her more control to keep the ball in play during longer rallies. And in moments like the final set at 5-5, where she saved two tie-break points with calculated aggression, you can see how that control made all the difference. Let's not forget Sabalenka. She fought hard in the second set, showing her trademark power and net play. But as we have seen before, her game falls apart when she starts rushing or forcing shot. The 38 unforced errors tell the story. If she can find a way to rein in her emotions and develop a plan B for when plan A isn't working, she is going to continue her journey as multiple-time slam winner. Now here's what I love about Madison Keys' story. It's personal. Her husband, Bjorn Fortangelo, isn't just her partner in life, he's her partner in success. They got married in November 2024 and within months they have achieved what every player dreams of, a Grand Slam title. Bjorn knows the grind of the tour and that shared understanding has clearly helped Madison stay composed under pressure. You can see their trust and connection in how she approached this tournament. It's a beautiful thing to witness. These finals were about more than titles, they were about growth. Sinner's rise to dominance and Keys' transformation all highlight how no journey in tennis is ever straightforward. This sport demands more than talent. It demands perseverance, adaptability, and an unshakable belief in yourself. And that's what I'll be exploring in my new podcast, Play and Slay. Tennis is a sport of layers, tactics, psychology, and humanity. We'll dive into all of it and more. Stay tuned for the first episode where I'll break down what it really takes to make it at the top. Until then, keep playing, keep slaying, and keep believing.